Welcome to day 20 of your journey. I'm so proud of you for making it this far. Today, we're going to tackle a belief that's deeply ingrained in our culture and might be holding you back from fully embracing the freedom that God intends for you. The idea that alcohol in moderation is healthy. Using our ACT framework, which again stands for awareness, clarity, and turnaround, let's examine this belief through both a spiritual and scientific lens. First, is the belief that alcohol is healthy in moderation actually true? Well, that does depend on who you ask. The World Health Organization recently declared that there is no safe level of alcohol consumption when it comes to disease. Yet, the belief that alcohol in moderation is healthy is so pervasive that it infiltrated nearly every aspect of our society, including healthcare. Recently, I spoke with a 72-year-old man whose doctor actually recommended that he start drinking red wine for heart health, even though he had been a non drinker his whole life. That literally just happened a few months ago. As believers, we're called to test everything against God's truth. Could it be that what we've accepted as healthy moderation is actually preventing us from experiencing God's best for our lives? So, why do we cling to this belief? First, we're bombarded with selective media coverage highlighting the potential benefits while minimizing the risks of alcohol. The alcohol industry funds many of these studies, creating inherent bias. When we see successful people and celebrities promoting alcohol, it reinforces the idea that moderate drinking must be fine. And since moderate drinking feels safe, we conclude that it is safe. But let's look deeper at what current research actually tells us. Even moderate drinking increases cancer risk. The International Agency for Research on Cancer classifies alcohol as a Group 1 carcinogen, placing it in the same category as tobacco and asbestos. Studies have found that even one drink per day increases breast cancer risk by 5 to 9%. According to the National Cancer Institute, the risk of mouth, throat, and esophageal cancers increases significantly with any amount of alcohol consumption. We also know that alcohol affects brain volume and cognitive function. An Oxford University study revealed that moderate drinking accelerates brain aging. Research published in Nature Communications further demonstrated that consuming just 1 or 2 drinks per day is linked to measurable changes in gray matter density. We also know that alcohol disrupts sleep quality. While alcohol might help people fall asleep faster, the Sleep Foundation reports that significantly reduces REM sleep and overall sleep quality. Even low to moderate evening drinking increases nighttime awakening and reduces sleep quality by 9 to 24%. Alcohol also impacts our immune system function. Research published in Alcohol Research Current Reviews demonstrates that moderate drinking reduces the body's ability to fight off infections by impairing white blood cell production and function for up to 24 hours after consumption. Studies have also shown increased inflammation markers even at moderate consumption levels. Also, alcohol interferes with medication effectiveness. According to the National Institute on Alcohol Abuse and Alcoholism, dozens of common medications may interact dangerously with even small amounts of alcohol. Furthermore, moderate drinking can reduce the effectiveness of common medications for conditions like high blood pressure, diabetes, and anxiety, and can increase the risk of internal bleeding when combined with common pain relievers. Now, that's a lot of research showing us that alcohol in any amount is not safe. From a spiritual perspective, anything that compromises our physical and mental well-being also affects our spiritual connection with God. When we're tired, foggy-headed, or dealing with increased anxiety from disrupted sleep and hormones, we're less likely to spend quality time in prayer and Bible study. So consider this. If alcohol truly offered health benefits, wouldn't God have included it as part of his original design for our bodies? Instead, throughout Scripture, we see warnings about wine being a mocker and strong drink a brawler. So how can we turn this thought around? According to the most recent research, alcohol in any amount is not healthy. In addition, drinking alcohol in moderation is challenging because alcohol is addictive by design. As we've discussed in the past few days, Becoming addicted to alcohol is not a failure of willpower, it's simply the nature of the substance. When we understand this, we can stop blaming ourselves and start viewing our desire for change as God given wisdom. Isaiah 55, verse 2 asks, "Why spend money on what is not bread, and your labor on what does not satisfy?" Perhaps our belief in healthy moderation is really just a way of justifying something that deep down we know isn't serving our highest good. Remember, God's plan for your health and wellness is far better than any false promises that alcohol has made. Is it possible that you can believe that more empowering belief that drinking alcohol in moderation actually isn't healthy at all? I encourage you to reflect on this question using your journal prompts today. Tomorrow, we'll explore how to move forward with this new understanding and with all of the information that you have learned throughout this fast. Until then, stay in His grace, and I will see you tomorrow for the last day of our fast.